You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, guys, we need to talk about the NBA. Now, you guys know how we actually feel about the NBA. If the NBA just stuck to sports, they would be okay. But however, the players want to get very, very political in that NBA bubble in 2020, and they lost a whole bunch of people, like half of their audience, and that audience really has not returned. But we really need to focus on the Orlando Magic, guys, because overall, man, the NBA is a left-wing organization. You know, they're all about Democrats. They're very, very political. But however, if you actually have a team that may not be on that Democrat plantation, it becomes a problem. Now, yesterday, guys, we actually found out that the Orlando Magic donated $50,000 to Ron DeSantis' super PAC. So let's go ahead and jump into this, guys, because you had to know that when news of this actually got out, that at least one NBA player would be triggered by that. And we're going to get into Larry Nance Jr., okay? But look here. It says Orlando Magic, and this is on The Guardian here, NBA team donated $50,000 to Ron DeSantis' super PAC. The Orlando Magic NBA team has donated $50,000 to a super PAC supporting Florida's Republican Governor Ron DeSantis' presidential bid. However, it doesn't look like that donation was actually made when he actually declared for the presidency. It was actually made like a week before Ron DeSantis actually declared for the presidency. But anyway, if one of these NBA teams goes out there and pushes for Democrat politicians, it's never a problem. Now, LeBron James, 2016, he was out there campaigning for Hillary. And in 2020, he said he was going to go out there and support Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Nobody complains about that. Me, myself, I'm not complaining either, because I believe, you know, it's a free country. If you want to vote for Biden, that's your business. If you want to campaign for him, that's your business. But if I want to campaign for Trump, DeSantis, Vivek, it shouldn't be a problem. But we know it is a problem in the NBA if you actually support someone on the right. According to Federal Election Commission records, the Never Back Down Super PAC received the donation made by the basketball team on June 26. Further results showed the team making donations to other political causes in past years, with $500 going to Conservative Results in 2016, $2,000 to Maverick PAC USA in 2014, and another $500 to Linda Chapin for Congress in 2000. In an initial statement to Popular Information, a Magic spokesperson said, quote, "We don't comment publicly on political contributions." However, in a later follow-up statement, a spokesperson clarified the donation, saying the check was delivered on May 19th, just 5 days before DeSantis declared his presidential bid. And I believe they said they received it June 26th or something like that. Quote, "This gift was given before Governor DeSantis entered the presidential race. It was given as a Florida business. It was given as a Florida business in support of a Florida governor for the continued prosperity of Central Florida," the spokesperson said. Now, of course, you know, the votes don't like that. Now, we all know that Ron DeSantis, even though his presidential bid is over with, he should just drop out right now. He has been very, very effective in Florida. He's actually been fighting back against wokeness, whereas the NBA overall is pro-wokeness. The donation has drawn criticism online, particularly given the Magic's claims of supporting DEI inclusion all year long and DeSantis culture wars, in which he announced plans to block DEI programs in state colleges, among other legislation targeting minority and marginalized groups, including alphabet communities. Okay. Anyway, but now let's jump over here, because Larry Nance Jr. It's amazing, man, how uneducated these NBA players are. Look at this here on Outkick here. NBA's Larry Nance Jr. uses fake slavery narrative to blast Florida Governor Ron DeSantis. Now, in case you guys don't know, there is a curriculum standard for teaching Black history in the state of Florida. And just like the quote unquote don't say gay bill, which had nothing to do with that, the left started making it up. They're making up lies about the teaching of Black history in Florida. The left is out there saying that Ron DeSantis is saying that slaves benefited from slavery. Not the case. And also, Ron DeSantis had nothing to do with the curriculum. Actually, guys, it was actually Black academic scholars that came up with the standards, and it had nothing to do with slaves benefited from slavery. None of that, guys. But it does say, and this is actually truthful, is that former slaves, some of them actually took some skills that they had and they used it to their own personal benefit. So, for example, if you were enslaved and you were actually a shoemaker or a blacksmith, you got your freedom, you probably went into the business of being a blacksmith or a shoemaker. That's all it is. And that's the reality right there. But Larry Nance Jr., he's actually just going along with the woke narrative and the lies. These NBA players are not very smart, guys. So this is what he actually said here. He actually tweeted this out. It says, quote, "So the Orlando Magic, who have a majority Black roster, a Black head coach, a Black GM, decided it was a good idea to support a man that claims that slavery had personal benefits for the enslaved." You see, these people in the NBA, these players, man, they're on that Democrat plantation. But however, they had no problem, actually voicing their opinion for Democrats, the party of the Klan. Go figure. Joe Biden said that he didn't want his kids to grow up in a racial jungle. The same Joe Biden has said that Barack Obama was the first Black guy that was articulate and bright. Yeah, that came from their Lord and Savior, Joe Biden, who's actually destroying America right now, man. It's pretty ridiculous, man. It is really, really ridiculous how uneducated some of these NBA players are. He is triggered by this. Ron DeSantis never said that slaves actually benefited from slavery. That is the lies that Kamala Harris is actually spewing out there. Maybe Larry Nance Jr. is a bit fan of the liar that is Kamala Harris. And by the way, Kamala Harris, her family, they own slaves. But hey, don't listen to me, man. I guess you can just listen to Larry Nance and believe Democrats and their lies. This is ridiculous, man. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.